Fala rapaziada, mais um Talkeshi essa semana. Depois de 2 super semanas, a tabela do CBLOL se confundiu um pouco mais ainda, especialmente ali na parte de baixo de classificação, mas hoje a gente está falando sobre top 3 e hoje o Talkeshi é in English, porque eu vou receber o Croquinho hoje, Caçador da Loud. Croc, how are you feeling now? And how's the mood of like everything in your life right now?
Right now, for me, it's normal, just so, but yeah, compared to like the other live plays in Loud, it's kind of like harder than before.
And Croc, before talking about like this split in general, I want to ask you more about like your beginning on our region, because you were so dominant in your career over here, like, right? You guys got 6 split, you got 6 splits here, and you won 4, and you got a final with Rensga, and you actually got a playoff with Miners too. And you were like the star player of Miners, one of the best in Rensga, and no one would even believe that Rensga could get on the final back there, right? And in your role, we had Morang on Kaboom, Flawless on Kaboom, we had Mir on Furia, and we have even Trick, 4-time LEC champions, playing here in the jungle. And what made you succeed so well here in Brazil in your thinking? Like, what you did, it's your play style, it's your like leadership. What do you think about like this? And tell me a bit your thinking on that.
Like since I came from like Hansga, like in 2021, I guess, on second split, and I think since in this moment, every split, like in my mind, could be my last split. So I tried my best because I wasn't young like that, like like 20 years or like 18 or I wasn't like that. I was maybe 23 or something. I almost closer to go to army as well. So I always had in my mind. Like I always need to go army. My career, if I fall in one time, I need to go army like ASAP. So I always thought, oh, this is my last time. So let's do my best. And like for the like compared to like good junglers like Trick 4-time Irish champion that you said, and like Marang he played in DK and Irish champion from Rogue. I think like if they had a like same mind as me, I think okay, this can be my last play. I will do my best. I think they could be more better, but they're not probably. So maybe that's the difference from between me and them.
So every split you take it more like this could be the chance of my life. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And Croc, then you join Loud, and the lineup has changed a bit, and I want to understand about your role inside your team, because you guys first had Brance and Cells, and then Brance left, and then Root came, and I think that you had to do something to put Root on the same page, and then Cells leaves, and then Redbert came, and we heard that you would watch VODs with Redbert, you would like try to help him as much as you could, and tell me a bit more about your history during these 4 splits. In the first split, you just have to focus on yourself. Then on the second, third split, how you had to adapt your role inside the team that you were?
When I was joining Loud in first split, I was only thinking about just adapting these guys better. But if I keep trying to adapting, like, and they want to adapt me as well because I'm the jungler, that lore like can affect every lane, and like how can I say? I was kind of confusing because like sometimes these guys are just talking with Portuguese and I don't understand it. Like the time goes on, like we understand each other better. So I try to focus on my job, like tracking the junglers. And if I see the window, I just invade, just like make them like dizzy or like make them like some trouble with the decision making. Like game just not normal, and we always adapting better on the situation. So okay, if I made the enemy jungler more like hard life, our team just feeling happy and we're just smashing them every time. So I was focusing on that in my first split. And second split, Brent's leave and Luto was here. But Luto didn't speak English at all, so I tried to help him about the communication inside the game. And outside game, like his first time in Brazil, so I tried to help him. So like at that time, my role was like big brother on Loot. And I just like try to adapt to my Brazilian players to Loot because Loot was like kind of unsocial that time. He doesn't speak much. He just doesn't want to speak English because he's kind of shy or like worry about making mistake about the choosing the word. Yeah, and right now, last split Igor came to us, and we had kind of hard struggling about the bottom lane because of the matchup. Like that Igor used to say he wasn't champion before because he smashed the lane, but the meta was like Kalista Varus and the AD carry support. Like you need to smash the lane, you need to play the well the lane, but like Luto was like struggling about the matchup that he cannot play that he expected. So yeah, at that time like I tried to like watch vote with Igor together about the LPL bottom duo, how they work with this matchup.
Nice.
And so we are just focusing on like making less mistakes about the matchup, and just step by step. Okay, we are not making like silly mistakes anymore, so we can step up like next time. Okay, how you and me get the vision, how we set up the object, and next time just like tempo on the object. Yeah.
So in the beginning, you had to be more like selfish, do your own gameplay, and then when time comes, okay, I have to put Root on the same page, and now watch VODs with Igor, like, and be like the best support and jungle synergy that you had. And Croc, after like winning 4 times, you guys get to play 2 MSIs, one in London and one on Chengdu, and 2 roads, one on Mexico and one on Korea. Do you felt that the pressure was getting higher and higher and higher every time you guys would go? And how was it inside the team on the international stage?
Like for me, like first words on the Mexico, like I wasn't surprised like we would struggling because like Tin and Lobo that have like so many experience about the international, those guys are like keep saying, oh, Worlds is harder. Like you can't expect the other teams play like this in Brazil. They're always like tempo ahead, or like if you made like one silly mistake, they always punish. So we just need to focus on be stable and make our game play. But like so he warning us, warning me, so I didn't expect much things. But since I lose against like DFM on the first World, like I know my issues. I couldn't play Seju anywhere at the time, so when I back to Korea at that day, I played like 20 games maybe in 2 days or 3 days, only Seju to get better. And okay, now I'm kind of ready to play like tanks junglers. Before this, I was like only playing like Viego Wukong. I remember this champion like was my best, Viego Wukong, just 2 champions. And like so I had some confidence about the 2023, but like in MSI on London, I remember we struggling about the like the Sion thing, the Jing Sion. Always the Sion don't go top and just diving my bot. We had like some struggles, and like everyone had hard time and so much stressful. Why our like loud things were never working like in like international, but I think we had some struggles. Like I realized after that MSI, I think we only had the struggles when we play against a really good team like G2 or like some world class team. They already had so much experience on like their best legion. So yeah, the pressure for like coming after 2023 because I made the item mistakes. Yeah, but I thought I'll overcome well. Like even Korean in words, I thought I'll overcome well, but it didn't work out. But I can't say exactly what I want in 2024. Like in the last MSI, I really thought we can beat Fnatic and Gami Sports really easily because like our training wasn't like that bad compared to other like MSI and
other events, right?
Yeah, we training against the NA teams and EU teams. Like wasn't that hard, and like first time we were feeling, oh, we are improving, guys. Oh, we can start to matching the international like good teams. Oh, now we're getting some confidence, and we're focusing on ourselves, and we try to like comparing to, oh, these guys are doing this. What did we do in this time? And we try to making plan, and
nice.
Everything works well. But it didn't went out at all. Like I really like how can I say? I was really sad at the moment. Like I didn't expect anything.
It
or we're
was
gonna
the
lose.
most hard loss against the Marines, this
Yeah,
MSI,
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
your
yeah.
opinion?
It is because I think nobody expected to lose. I
Mhm.
think inside our team, and like, especially me, Tin and Lobo, like 4 times like getting same result isn't like that normal. Like even can't be happy, and everyone kind of how we are so bad in international. Like I think, but my experience, I think everyone had the pressure, of course. Not because of the community. I think in ourselves, I think we have some responsibility. Oh, we are representing Brazil like 4 times in a row. We need to do something.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, but yeah, that's it.
And then, Croc, after like you saying that this was the most hard loss that you had in international stage, then second split came, and there's this like noise going on that's gonna be the last dance of this lineup, that maybe you guys are not playing together on the next year. Do you think that losing Chugam on MSI and maybe this last dance, you feel like this is like harming or damaging you guys on this second split? Things are getting like more pressured for you guys because we are not seeing Loud being the Loud that we know that you guys can be.
uh, I don't think MFI effect us on our second split. Be honest, I think the effects on our like the meta and adapting how we wanna play. For me, our training was like totally bad, and what I can say, we had like some good weekend about the like we are playing like how can I say, we have started playing better. So okay, our next week training gonna be better. Everyone like kind of happy and kind of motivated to like be confident, but like just 1 or 2 days, like we missing some training and nobody want the training again. Like it's so stressful. I think not because of the like last dance or like MFI lose against GAM. I don't think this affected us in this split. I think we're just losing ourselves. We need to waking up to focus on our training first and like do our things again. Yeah.
And Croc, like I'm a Brazilian, you are Korean, Smiley is from Sweden. We have different cultures, right? For sure. But you guys made a change on like the coaching staff in general and not having like a psychologist for this second split. And some people would think right now that this is like making you guys worse with all this noise about MSI and Last Dance. And I want to hear your impression about it. If like you think that the psychologist would help you guys. I know that for your culture is like totally different from ours. So I want to hear your impression. If this is a problem or not really, you guys can handle because you guys have a lot of experience. Tell me a bit of what you think about it in general.
For me, the psychologist is like kind of like for some players he's really good, but like for me it's not that best because I need to speak English, you know. But if you guys watching now, I'm not so like
You're good in English, don't worry.
No, like, I'm not fluent English. I know, like I cannot say the 100% that I want with English. So it's not helping much, and I don't know if depends by players, but for me it's not that like helping much. Be honest, like how can I say, for me the players works well when they have the really good confidence on the like stage. But for this, need to play training better. But yeah, that's it.
And Croc, like we had a guy that won CBLOL 3 times. That's Revolta, and he said, "Yeah, Revolta won CBLOL 3 times, right?" And he gave like an opinion that I wanna understand. Like, if you can tell me if that's a little bit of true or not, because he said that sometimes it feels like that you are the best jungler in the region, and sometimes you're not like even 10% of what you are capable of. And are you guy like you are a guy of a lot of highs and lows? What do you, like your impression about it? Like, because you won the best jungler in 2022 on the CBLOL prize in 2023, but yeah, like sometimes it feels like that you are the best jungler, and sometimes on this weekend and the last super week, we are not seeing Croc that we usually think that you are, right?
I don't know, like maybe I'm only good at playoff, like in BO5 probably.
Really?
I don't know, like I totally don't know, but I feel level ties well. Like sometimes like
Mhm.
I feel not even the best legion, you know. Oh, sometimes I feel okay, I can like match against like the EU jungler, like yeah, I can Lazark.
Okay.
Sometimes I can match the like NA junglers, like
Blabber.
Asian for hard. I know. but-
Okay. For everyone, don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah, but sometimes like Kaka feel better than me. Oh, sometimes who else? Like I
And
just
how do
feel
you
better than
explain
me.
it, Croc? Like
Uh,
these highs and lows. How do you explain it for us?
Besides the confidence, probably, or like how much you prepared for the match. In playoff, like everyone trying hard. Maybe like I believe that I don't know how to explain it with Korean, with English,
Uh-huh.
but I believe that like if your like mood and channel is like A1
Okay.
and stage is like A2, and if you want to fit to A2, you need to like fit A2 channel on your mood on the stage, and you can like match this mood and you can play better. But like when I'm not matching the mood, maybe I'm not playing well ever. I think I believe this, but I don't know for the other guys.
Okay. And this second split in general now, things has changed on the meta. And we are not seeing you playing a lot of like Brand, Zyra, maybe Diana, only in Italy. And Tino's only is playing like more corky oriented. Is this like affecting because you are in the center of this change on the meta between you and Tino's? How are you guys like approaching the meta? We had some changes coming up on the next few weeks, but I want to hear your impression too into meta in general and you and Tino's.
For me, the AP jungler very strong. I agree, but for like making a team comp, for only the AP jungler like Brandon Vera, I don't think it's stupid. I don't think it's like so good.
Okay.
Sorry,
Don't
sorry,
worry.
sorry,
You can say
Okay,
stupid. Don't
okay.
worry.
Okay, I think it's like kind of like dumb things because like I saw Genji has to change their picks. They had even struggling against DK on the second game in a few days, like 4 days ago. They played in FK. DK almost smashing and they messed up one baron and just Chobi like outplayed it with Azure. I remember, but like only focusing on AP jungle on their team and making team comp. I don't think this is really good for the competition because like they need some balance. AP jungle has really high damage, like Zyra, really good poke. Brand is really good nuker, like has so much burst damage and DPS, but like really easy to kill them. And on the before the hitting the spikes, if they're kind of weak as well on the skirmish, and they have kind of fast jungling, but if they don't make huge advantage against tanks, they really hard had to struggling against it. But like in Loud, we start to realize about this right now, and like maybe this was our main problem. We try to keep training on AP jungle with bad team comp, so everyone lose confidence because we don't know which champion is fit to us. But now we start to back to basic. Okay, let's make the balance first on the draft. Of course, if AP jungle is coming to us, we will take it. But like we don't need to force. We don't need to tunnel on it. Yeah, 14 too. Like he's kind of improved Cork really good. But
Yes.
besides like Tristan or some like Lucian mid.
Yone.
Yeah,
Those stuffs.
I like King Yoni, but I don't
You
know.
really?
Like, yeah, but I like to play card defense with.
He likes to
Sejuani.
play Nafiri, right? On
yeah,
solo
yeah,
queue.
yeah. I like when team play Yoni, I want to play card defense Sejuani, but most of the time Sejuani just ban on stage. So, and our team doesn't like card def because the champion only sing it, doesn't do much things.
Nice, Croc. And like after you guys won on Sunday, I asked Tino's and he said for me that you guys were not having good stream weeks, that your screams are not going that well. And now you guys only have 2 weeks to start playoffs. And this weekend, you guys play Kaboom and Kid. That's like gonna be a proof that you guys are improving, that you guys can do it back again. How are you feeling about this weekend? Because Kaboom is improving, Red Canids is improving, Kid and Pain, they're seeming like on shape right now, and Loud still good, but not good enough. So is this weekend a proof that you guys can do it back again and look for the 5 titles in a row?
I want. I don't disrespect Furia and Fluxo as well. So these 2 weeks that we left on the match, everyone in like aiming for playoff, even of 2. Like for the playoff, of course we need to prove against Cade and Kabum because they're kind of like going higher right now. But right now I don't have much confidence, but on playoff I can beat them on BO5 because we are adapting better and we can play better on BO5. But how are we gonna prove? Like just clean game or just win? If we focus on win, I don't think if this is good because like everyone will say, oh, you guys are not in meta, you guys just like playing coin flip or something like this. But I wanna play like on the meta and play better, just out level them, then show off how good we are on playoffs.
And by playoffs, there are some co-streamers and some people from the community saying that this Loud could not even get to the final. What do you think about it? Like, are they reasonable on saying that after you guys won 4 titles in a row? And that's it. Like, in the middle of everything, Kid and Pain are improving. Kabum and Red are coming. You said that you will not disrespect Fury and Fluxo. So playoffs are coming in 2 weeks, and some people are saying that you guys could not even make to the final. What do you think about it? What's your opinion?
Every split same, guys. Yeah, relax. I think this is just their wish list. Pain Gaming win and like just a few guys on there.
Croc, to finish everything, I saw one answer from you, I think, in the beginning of the year, that you said to a fan from other team that they will never know how the trophy tastes like. Do you keep your statement for this last playoffs on 2024?
Yeah, it is. That's kind of my play as well, right? But what can I do? I'm still going it. Yeah.
Okay, Croc, thank you so much. You have anything more to say to Loud fans in general? 2 weeks left for playoffs.
Like for the fans, sorry for underperforming, kinda, and like we will focus on the playoff and getting good results. We are always aiming for the become a champion again. Like giving us please giving us like a lot of support, and like we will show you guys how loud good is I was before, as soon as possible. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the talk, Takeshi. Yeah.
And thank you so much, Croc. Rapaziada, tá aí então a entrevista com o Croc. A Loud volta nesse final de semana com uma super semana. Com uma semana complicada com o Kabum e Vivo Cage. Restam apenas 2 semanas pra gente começar os playoffs e o negócio tá ficando complicado na parte de baixo também. Tem Fúria, NTZ querendo chegar, Red Canids evoluiu, Kabum evoluindo também. Tudo isso a partir de sabadão, 1h da tarde. A gente fica por aqui e até mais. Valeu!